Lesson 6.8 discusses the topic of graphing a system of inequalities. If you recall back in chapter 5, we looked at graphing one inequality where we had to determine whether we needed a dashed line or a solid line, and then which side of the line we needed to shade to create a correct solution. So at the end of chapter 6, we're doing the same thing, only now we're going to graph two lines on the same coordinate plane. So you're going to have to remember your graphing rules where you need to identify what P is equal to, which is the y-intercept, and M, the slope. And remember, we're going to graph all of these using slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So we can see in the first equation that in y is less than 5x minus 2, b is equal to negative 2, and m is equal to 5. So to graph, I'm going to put a point on negative 2 on the y-axis, which is right there. That's starting at the origin and counting down 2. Now, my slope is positive 5, which is the same as 5 over 1. That gives me my rise over run direction from the y-intercept. So I start at the y-intercept and count up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go right 1 and place another dot. Now I can connect my points, and because of the less than inequality sign, I need to use a dashed line. Now let me adjust this to make sure. Okay. So there is the line for the first inequality. Now we got to shade a portion of it. Because the inequality is written y is less than 5x minus 2, we need to shade underneath the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is right there, and we're going to shade everything that is below and on the same side of that line. Apparently I'm not very good at coloring. Okay, so there's the solution for the first inequality. The second inequality, y equals negative 6x plus 2, b is equal to positive 2, and m is equal to negative 6. So I need to put a point on the y-intercept at positive 2, which is right there. And now my slope is negative 6 over 1, which is down 6, right 1. And I'll just draw one more. And again, because the inequality symbol is greater than or less than, I need to use a dashed line. Now, I need to figure out which side of the line I need to shade there. The second inequality says that y is greater than negative 6x plus 2. So I need to shade above the y-intercept for the red line. So above the y-intercept is up here. So I have to shade the entire side of the equation. Okay, so I've shaded the half plane for both of my inequalities. And you'll notice, since I was using a highlighter, I have 3 different colors. I have a blue section, a yellow section, and a green section. The green section is the area where the 2 graphs overlap, which is the solution for a system of equalities. So any point that lies in this green region is going to be true for both inequalities. So sorry guys, no single point for your solution. You're going to have to graph it and show me the area where the 2 half planes overlap.